Now, every business needs structure, and you probably didn't realize how much structure your business already has. And by the way, almost every business that sells products or ideas or partnerships or whatever that that builds business builders, any business any business has a funnel at its core. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how the funnel in your business works. And we're going to talk about plays for each specific part of the funnel. Folks, this is going to give you the structure you need to succeed. So jump into this with me. Take a deep breath and relax for a second, but get excited because you're about to see how your business has always worked and how you can work it right now. After you've gone through the training so far, I want you to look at your selfie because you're ready. You've learned about becoming attractive. You've learned about the game films and the plays. You've put some things together here. You've kept people in their comfort zone and still showed them how to achieve success. So you're ready for this concept. I want you to just sit back, relax, because this is going to make you successful right where you are right now. Here we go. I'm going to show you how to build a funnel. Now, in your business, you probably already have a funnel that exists there. You just didn't realize exactly what it was. So this is going to make it easier for you because you'll see what I'm doing here, and you'll say, wait a second, I have that, or I was told about that, or I've seen someone else use that. So that's going to make it a lot easier for you. To begin with, look at the four titles we have here on the screen. We have information search, trial evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase evaluation. I hope you recognize them by now. Those are four of the 5 parts of the consumer purchase decision process. So they're going to be the main part of your funnel. Now, look at that funnel right there, and you're going to notice some things here. Number one, the funnel is wider at the top and narrower at the bottom. It's designed this way because you want as many people as possible to approach this funnel, and you're going to get them there in a certain way. I'll tell you about that in a second. But what I want to point out to you is, look at each stage here. There's an exit from each of these stages. Remember, this is selling without selling. We're not talking about selling anybody and anything. We're helping to guide them on a purchase decision process. Some of them will make it, some of them won't. That's okay. If it's not for them at any stage, you want them to feel free to go. We don't want to trap anybody here. We want to still be in our comfort zone. We want them to be in their comfort zones. If they're not in their comfort zones, they're going to leave. Now, how do we get people here? Well, first of all, we have to give them something that they'll be able to recognize when they're here. So we're gonna create a problem recognition welcome mat. Now, this is really important because what this is telling somebody is, wait, this is the place for me. Either they've had problem recognition on their own, or you've helped them to have problem recognition through one of the plays that you're running, and you help them stir the pain. So when they are at the top of this funnel, they're saying to themselves, okay, there is relief here for me. I'm going to start this journey through here. So that this problem recognition welcome mat is really important. Now, how do you get them to the problem recognition welcome mat? You're going to use attractors. And we've talked about attractors before. Attractors could be stories that you've set up. It could be something that you're doing as a good example. It could be a conversation you're in with somebody. It could be getting people around other successful people. All kinds of things. Hey, let me give you an example. Have you ever watched a YouTube video? You did a search on YouTube and you watch a YouTube video and it comes up with some kind of solution to a problem, and they have a place where you can click to get more information. Well, that's an attractor at the top of a funnel. And that's all it is. It was an attractor, and it gave you some, something, it told a story or whatever, and let me hear more about this. And you click that, bam, you're right at the top of their funnel. That's what attractors will do. And you're going to have, again, plays to set these up, and your business probably already has some attractors for you to use. Now, what's really important next is the interaction. Okay, and this is going to be a triangle, but I want you to notice something here. This is a key to your success, because you only have so much time. Remember, you're no longer prospecting for people and then hounding them and selling to them. You won't be in your comfort zone doing that. Most of you, I mean, maybe some of you will, in which case, go ahead and do it. But what you have to do is you have to reserve how much interaction you have with people, because at the top of the funnel, they haven't earned the right to have much interaction with you yet. So as opposed to the funnel, which is wider at the top and narrower at the bottom, look at the interaction triangle. It's narrower at the top and wider at the bottom. So it's just the opposite. In other words, as people move further through the funnel with you, you're going to interact with them more. This is extremely important, and you're going to have your game plan set up, your gameplay set up, and your game plan to work this. Now, on the other side of the funnel, we have another triangle, and this is called the commitment triangle. Wow, it's very similar to the interaction triangle in that at the top of it, where the funnel is wide, you don't have much commitment to these people, and they don't have that much commitment to you. In other words, you're dating first before you decide to get married, right? I mean, don't say I love you the minute they step on the problem recognition welcome mat. You're gonna freak them out. Okay, let them earn the commitment from you by giving you more commitment. So as they move through this funnel, they're committing more time, they're committing more energy to solving their problem. So you want to be there with them to commit more time and energy to them the deeper they get into this funnel. But remember, you're never blocking the exit here. All right, if they want to get out, let them get out. Finally, when they're at the bottom of the funnel, your commitment to each other is very strong, and this is how you can conserve your energy, conserve your time, and put your focus where it most needs to be. Now, of course, what we're looking for ultimately, we're looking for people to come all the way through the funnel and drop into the full commitment room. And listen, even though this is the full commitment room, look, it still has an exit there, because sometimes situations change, circumstances change. People are no longer, maybe the problem was solved for them and they don't need what you have anymore. So they've got to be able to exit. So, but in this full commitment room, there's not going to be that many people there. And you're always going to be looking to put more people in the top of the funnel, because what happens is every stage along the way, including the full commitment room, people are going to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, this is your business. And it's selling without selling. It's staying in your comfort zone. It's making sure that your customers, prospects, and potential business partners stay in their comfort zone the entire way too. No one is asked to do something they don't want to do. No one is sold on something. Everyone's on a journey that starts with a mutual problem recognition and a growing commitment, a growing interaction, a growing sense of comfort with each other, but also growing success. They're solving their problems, and guess what? You are too. That's why you're in business, because you got in this whole deal, this whole business, because you had a problem. You wanted more money. You wanted more time. You wanted more success in your life. You wanted to be able to give things to your children. You wanted to have stronger relationships with people. You wanted to have peace of mind and be at peace. Why? You're successful and in your comfort zone. Folks, I am so happy for you. You've already started on this journey. Now let's finish it. It's time to start your playbook. But guess what? You already have a bunch of these plays in your mind. You've already been taught some things, right? So now it's time to sort them out by not just by the play numbers or whatever you would do in a football team. You're going to separate them out by situation. So what are your plays for information search? What are your plays for problem recognition? Now you have a system that is going to help you keep track of them so that when they pop to mind exactly when you need them, especially if you need to do an audible. Remember, you don't have to wait until your playbook is full. It's never going to be full. You're always going to be making some revisions, coming up with new plays. So get some advice from an expert. Use the value of your network and start branding. Here's something I want you to remember. Your funnel is already there. People are already being attracted to you. People are already in information search. They have their problem recognition. That's going on. Business is happening already. Don't wait until your playbook is full to start, because guess what? You're in the middle of the game right now.